Good morning, sweet ones. How are y'all doing? Happy full moon. Energies are intense, sweet ones. Over the next 24, 36 hours, they're going to be very intense. This full moon is really putting each of you in a space of choice, if you will. And this is really going to propel, for many of you, an observation, a tangible observation, if you will, of the separation of worlds, separation of timelines, more than what it has already been showing you. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Ellen. How are y'all doing, beautiful? With these energies, sweet ones, I encourage you to ground, to stay in your heart space, stay neutral as much as possible. I encourage you to really allow yourselves to release what is being presented, what is arising. The more you allow yourselves to integrate these energies, the more graceful they will be. You each are being asked, hey, in your dream times, in your meditations, you are being given much information. You are being asked to focus within on the inside and create from in here rather than participating and engaging in what is occurring in the outside physical world. Sweet ones, it is most helpful for each of you to stop focusing on when and focusing on how, and allow yourselves to surrender. Remember, the physical world is in linear time. Spirit does not work in linear time. And when you consistently put yourself in a space of energy of when and how and expectation, you prevent your manifestation. So for all of these that are out there that are focusing on this Nasara, on the announcement of the New Republic, on the RV, on the prosperity packages, and you are engaging in this when, how, and you engage in it, you are only hindering your own progress, if you will. Sweet ones, you create from within. Good morning, Deborah. Good morning, Jody. Good morning, Shell. How are you beautiful ladies doing? So, sweethearts, I really encourage you to allow yourselves to go into a space of observation today. Over the course of these full moon energies, they will be at 4:43 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 2:43 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I cannot tell you any of the others. I know UTC time is 21:43. And I thank Miss Sonia Richards for that one. She had a beautiful post this morning I shared to my wall. If for those of you who resonate with it, I encourage you to read it. This is the most powerful full moon, sweethearts, of this year. May is the greatest transformational month, if you will, in linear time for all of humanity. Good morning, Lillian. Good morning, Susan. And so, sweethearts, I really encourage you. It is most important. And again, I ask you to go within and validate anything that you read, anything that you watch, including me, anything that posts that you write, go within, that you read, go within and validate it, sweethearts. There is a lot of disinformation coming out. And the reason there is a lot of disinformation coming out is because these energies, these energies are energies of exposure. I'm not saying disclosure, I'm saying exposure. And again, much of humanity is in a space, if you will, of disbelief at the truth that is being revealed. We are here as pillars of light, as pillars of peace. Sweethearts, let us stay in that space, if you will. Again, everything is a free will choice. And right now, you each are at a crossroads. This full moon is delivering you an opportunity to release the old lower frequency vibrations and to fully embrace the higher frequency vibrations. And only each of you are able to do that through what you engage in, what you participate in, what you feed your energy to, whether it is thoughts, whatever it may be. What you engage in, you are continuing and creating. So again, if you ask, pray, want peace, sweet ones, you are not going to be granted peace. You have to be the pillar of peace. You will be given an opportunity to really test if you want that peace. You will be put in situations, experiences to prove whether or not you can walk your talk. You may want and say you want peace. However, it is in the experiences presented to you after you say, you ask, you pray, whatever it may be, you are given the opportunity to be that, what you ask for. And that is why it is most necessary and encouraged to stay in your hearts. You want harmony, you want happiness, you want oneness, you want unity, but yet you do not, when you are presented the opportunity to be those very things you want. Humanity is not engaging in what they want, they are engaging in what they do not want. And we are encouraging you and we are asking you to really get crystal clear on what it is you truly want, and to get crystal clear on your focus, to focus on what it is that you want rather than what you do not want. As long as you put any kind of feeling behind an intent or a reaction or a judgment or an opinion, that is what you are creating, sweethearts. You can speak all the words you want. You can say over and over all you want, I am God, I am love, I am light. However, if you do not participate in the very things that you speak, all you are doing is canceling that out through your reactions, your emotions, your deeds, your thoughts. Sweethearts, you have been asked and repeatedly being guided through your spirits to go within and to release that which you no longer desire, that which no longer serves your highest frequencies. Again, I encourage you to go within to a space of observance and observe all that which you are experiencing from the heart rather than the mind, rather than the fear-based programming. Divine love, again, sweethearts, is peace. Divine love has no reaction regardless of what arises. Divine love has no judgment. Divine love has no opinion. So when you are able to go into your heart space and stay in that neutral zone of allowance and acceptance without judging, regardless of the emotional ties. When you detach the emotions to others' projections, and when you detach the emotions to the memories, when you detach the emotions to the energy and observe it, you are able to clear it much more graceful and much more easier. And you will experience it much more gentle. This full moon is asking you to release the 3D matrix. And only each of you can choose that, sweethearts. For so long, many of you have been in a space of building that bridge from the 3D world to the 5D, from the 3D matrix grid to the 5D grid. This full moon is asking you to no longer keep a foot in both worlds. You are being, hi Ben, how you doing, sweetheart? You, big hugs and blessings to each of you. You are being asked to now leap fully and surrender fully to the higher vibrational frequencies. No longer are you going to be straddling the fence. No longer are you going to be able to have a foot in both worlds. You are being asked to choose. And this full moon is you guys have each already made your choices, whether you are consciously or unconsciously aware of this. However, your soul is fully in awareness of your choices. This full moon is going to thrust you, if you will, into those choices that your soul consciously or unconsciously has made. So as you go through this very transformational full moon energies and you integrate these, I encourage you to step away from social media. I encourage you to get out in nature. I encourage you to eat more greens. I encourage you to drink more water. Now again, I cannot tell you, I am not telling you, and I'm not asking to tell you. I'm not here to lead you. I'm not here as your teacher. I'm here to show the way of how it's done. And I can only share with you what my inner knowing has shown me and how it has been extremely helpful for myself. Ground, drink extra water, take a salt bath, and smile. Give yourself permission, sweethearts, to embrace these energies, to feel these energies, and to allow them to integrate in, of, and through love. Love is your key, love is your answer, and love is your solution. Right now, much of these energies are creating opportunities for them to be neutralized. Only you can do that, sweethearts. And you can only neutralize it from the frequency of love in your heart space. Right now, these energies, as you integrate them, many of you are having vertigo. Many of you are having hot flashes. Many of you are feeling like your bodies are on fire. Again, we are being purified by fire, sweethearts. Your vessels, when these energies come in, are integrating them. Your physical vessels are upgrading. Breathe. Your breath is your lover. Your breath is your greatest tool. Allow yourselves to breathe. If you feel overwhelmed, breathe. Breathe before you react. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And allow these energies that no longer serve you to be released in grace, in gentleness, in love, and especially in peace. Rachel, you asked me something. I was wondering why. Did you ask me something before that? I hear what you're saying, but what is the process by which we choose between the matrix and the 5D? The process is within, right? Raquel, is that how you say it, sweetheart, Raquel? The process is within. You will never allow yourself, your human vessel, to leave the 3D matrix if you don't allow it from within first. And right now, each of you are being guided, are being pushed, if you will, from the cosmic heart, no longer the human side of things. It is your spirit that is guiding you now, not your ego. The only way your ego is participating, or your humanness, or your mind, whatever label you'd like to give it, is when you allow it to, when you engage and you participate. All of humanity, the veils have been removed. It is up to each of you to see through them and allow yourself to see through them. It is up to each of you on where you place your focus and your energies. Deborah, sweetheart, it is simple. It is the human conditioning and the human mind and the human experiences and the human memories to those experiences that make it difficult. The truth is simple. Truth is peace. Love is the way to peace. So, yes, this holographic physical world does make it seem not so easy. But again, sweetheart, that is the fear, that is the programming of the egoic mind. The ego mind feels it always has to protect you. The ego mind feels that you need to be in a space of fear because it cannot wrap its mind around anything that is not tangible. Spirit, your soul is, love is not tangible. It is formless. So if I make it sound simple, sweethearts, to the human it is not simple, but to your spirit it is. And what makes it more simple and what makes it more graceful and more gentle is to surrender to God, to surrender to the Creator, to surrender to Spirit, and to chase away the doubts, to detach the emotions to those fears and to allow yourself to observe that. And yet the human is not able to observe it from the chatter of the mind. You have to be able to quiet that mind chatter and really hear your spirit through your heart, to allow your heart to guide you. And to the human, no, it is not easy. And yet, the reason you are in that space, beautiful sweethearts, is giving you the opportunity to surrender to your heart, to finally say no more. I'm tired of the fear. I'm tired of having to need. I am tired of not feeling safe. I am tired of not feeling protected. I am tired of feeling alone. You and only you can allow yourself to get to the space where you truly are tired, because just because you say it. You can sit how many times throughout the course of your life, sweethearts, have you been tired? I'm so tired. I'm done with this BS. I'm done with it. And then you turn around and you find yourself in the exact same situation or experience again. Obviously, you weren't tired enough. Your spirit wants you tired. Your spirit wants you so tired of this physical world. Your spirit wants you so sick and tired of living in duality and polarity and chaos that you are willing to surrender to your spirit and say, I am all yours. Take me, guide me, assist me, and show me. Show me the way out of this. So you have to allow yourself to become tired enough of participating in it. Because until you become so tired of it, you're not going to allow yourself to surrender. And surrender is the key, sweethearts. You have to be tired enough of living in the cruelty, in the fear, and the enslavement of your mind. And as hard as that is to hear, love is simple. It is the human that makes it difficult, makes it challenging, makes it hurtful. You have to make that choice to stop engaging in it and to start loving it instead. And that's not something anybody but you and only you can do. That is why you are your own saviors. You are your own gurus. There is nobody outside of you that can save you. Not your so-called twin flame, not me, not a guru, not anybody. Only you can allow your heart and your soul to be saved. You are the ones who put the bounds and the chains around your heart. You are the ones who put the walls up. And only you can tear them down. Only you can unchain you. And only you can allow yourselves to be free, sweethearts. And all of us are loving you through it. All of us are holding space for you. Each. Just as we're holding space for ourselves. This full moon energy, sweethearts, are asking you to step up, to be all that you are, or to remain human. You are not a human. You are a multidimensional, galactic, divine being of light. And this full moon is asking you, do you want to continue being human, channeling your higher self, and having human experiences, or do you want to surrender, take that leap into the vulnerability of your heart, take that leap into the unknowing, take that leap into the unknowable, in absolute trust of the faith that you have in God. That is what you are being asked to do. And how you engage with these energies and this that is arising from now for the next few weeks, we'll really see how ready you are to jump. How you integrate these energies and how you engage as experiences present themselves. You are being asked to step into your hearts and into a space of observation, sweethearts. And only you can allow you to do that. Only you can allow you to love you. And while you are choosing to love you, sweethearts, and as you allow you to feel, give yourself permission, open up, allow, and receive the energies incoming in, and to allow yourself to fully open and surrender to your spirit, you will hear, you will see, and you will know through feeling the next steps you need to take. Your heart will never lead you wrong, sweethearts. Your minds always will. And when you react from the mind, instead of stay in a centered space of peace, you're giving your energy and your power away. So observe where your energy is being put out, sweet ones. Because it is those answers in those observational spaces that is your team and your spirit guiding you in every breath. Feel the magic. Because this full moon is full of magic. Have a great day, sweet ones. I love you. I am holding you in eternal peace, grace, love, blessings, and joy. Deborah, how what, sweetheart? How do you stay in your heart? You breathe.